They came to us and said there was an innovation grant where there was thousands of dollars that we could start programs that would help support Green Mountains Academy. Essentially what the grant did was it allowed us to buy these 8 Lego Mindstorms EV3 robots, and it also got us some software that we have installed on some computers and iPads that allows the students to, they have several different problems that they have to solve with robots, and so these robots allow kids to actually build and program robots to solve problems. And then in class we also then research real robots that do similar things to what the kids are designing in class.
I got a grant for computer science. Mr. Sturkey and I applied to the Green Mountain Area Pathway Grants, Innovation Grant, and for computer science. So the grant we received also aligns with the high school STEM pathway, and so we're working on our computer science program so that it can feed right into Green Mountain High School's STEM computer science program.
So the grant that I applied for was for microbits, and microbits are basically these little programmable chips. I initially got the idea for the microbits from Green Mountain High School because they lent us a big tub of them that they weren't using anymore, and my students loved it so much after just messing around with a week that I decided to give the grant a try. And after just a couple days of playing with them, they loved it. They were loving seeing their code go from a website to an actual physical object. So to be able to see that change, or see that process of going from the programming to an actual object, and whether it was something simple like LED lights or an actual game where they're pressing buttons, or the robots, I could definitely see the light in my students' eyes light up. Then from there, 2x2 square could really change my classroom. More than just teaching code, they were actually able to see that code come to life, and that really innovated my room, really took it from just a simple programming class to an extraordinary class. And then the other part of it is, because these came from Green Mountain, I knew that what we were doing in my class would perfectly align with what they are doing at the high school level. So being able to introduce it in 7th and 8th grade prepares them for what they're doing at the high school level.
So we actually decided to apply for the grant in the Green Mountain Innovation Grant.
So the reason we wanted to get the grant was because we thought it was really important for our community to be educated about recycling. Also, the school has such a wealth of things that we can recycle. We have a dumpster that wasn't used to the fullest capacity. Educating the staff and the students, we now use it to the full capacity. And also just for our community, so we can educate you guys can actually go home and actually spread the word about recycling.
The grant was actually a huge help for us starting off the Dunston chapter of TSA, so the Technology Student Association. There's 4 of us now, actually. So myself, Mr. Kenny, Mr. Starkey, and Ms. Goldar. And so the 4 of us have an after-school club that we sponsor. And so the grant money, for me specifically, we used some of the money for some of the parts for something like this, which is called a Sea Perch. Really try to incorporate a lot of leadership, problem solving, team building, and that sort of thing in our clubs. It was mostly just to kind of get us off and going.